Welcome to the Art of Rebounding, where setbacks become setups and your bounce back is your breakthrough. I'm your host, Harold Lefty Williams, former pro athlete, motivator, and believer in second chances. Each week, we'll dive deep into stories and strategies built on positioning, persistence, and purpose to help you rise, rebuild, and reclaim your next chapter. Now, this isn't just a regular podcast. It's your permission to rise again, and this time with purpose. This episode, I'm excited because it's always good when you know good people. And one of my close brothers did this show, and I get to have his co-star on this show. And so I'm super excited because I know when good people meet good people and good people come together, good things happen.
Ain't that the truth?
And so you've seen him on Beauty in Black, and you'll see him on November 7th, An Unexpected Christmas. Mm-hmm. Let me just introduce you to a superstar, Ricco Ross. Thank you so much for doing the show, man. I appreciate you.
My pleasure.
So you heard this opening, the Art of Rebounding, and what the show is all about. For me, I thought No was my full name, first, middle. You know what I mean? Like I bounced back so many times. I've had deals on the table, fell through. I've been let go from different teams. Then I've played in Japan. I've played in Germany. I played in Nottingham, England. I bounce around. People know me as Lefty by way of Globetrotters, but we talk a little off screen. I won't dive in deep into that. But the whole show is to help somebody. Somebody's been going through trying to rebound. And my first question would be, what is it like being a dad on both characters, both.
So the two shows you're referencing is Beauty in Black, where I play a father, and he is a patriarch of the family, but the family happens to be a very wealthy family. So he's a kind of self-made man. But the problem with when you're a self-made man, when you have kids, you want to give your kids what you didn't have. And sometimes you can overgive. And the consequences of that is they don't go through the struggles that you went through. And they could be unappreciative and not actually be grateful for what they have. And in that particular project, Beauty in Black, these kids are grown men now, but they don't have any work ethics. And so they would prefer to party and do drugs and have sex and whatnot, as opposed to get on the grind and help the company keep moving forward. That's Beauty in Black, the father there. The father I play in Unexpected Christmas is quite the contrary. He is an ex-military man, and he has come into a mixed family. There was a widower, and he met this widower played by my girl Ann Hasford, and she and I get together, and we bring our families together, a blended family. Now, this is the type of father that wasn't a big stretch for me, because this is the kind of father that I want to be, the kind of father that I hope my kids see me as, a father that's there, that's responsible, and that leads by example. We all have, our bad times in life where we go down and things aren't working right. But persistence, I always say, if you keep swinging, sooner or later you're going to hit.
Oh yeah.
And it's those that stop swinging that give up. Then you don't give yourself a chance to hit. MJ used to say, to talk about the shots that him always taking the last shot. And he goes, any shot I don't take is a miss. You got to take the shot. So I think it's, when we first met today, you were telling me about the show. I had already done my homework. I knew what the show was about. I knew what the show was about. And I wanted to do the show because it's about getting back up. It's about rebounding. We all fall. That was one of my favorite songs. We fall down, but we get up. That's right. Everybody's going to fall down. If you live long enough, you're going to fall down. And the longer you live, probably the more time you're going to fall. But it's not what happens when you fall. It's what happens when you get up that matters. That's what really matters. And so when I saw what the show was about, I was like, yeah, let's do this.
No, I appreciate it, man, because I just feel like I didn't want to do a sports show. I wanted to do something that people could relate to. And I didn't want to do an hour, 2 hours. I want someone who's in the car, headed to work, coming home from work, someone stuck in traffic, give them my little 2 cents of what has helped me, and have people on who may have helped them. I want to play a little, not rapid fire, but I want to say some topics to you, and I want you to answer it based off of your character.
But before we do that, I want to say this, Lefty. Sports is a great analogy because with sports, you lose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the end of the world because it's another game.
Mm-hmm.
And that game you can win. And you win, but then you lose again. And you might lose a championship game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a game you really wanted to win. But you don't quit sports and say, I lost the championship. No, it's next season.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go home and in the summertime, we're going to learn some more, add some new tools to our bag, and we're going to come back and try and win again. So sports is a great analogy of having that W,
mm-hmm.
having that failure,
mm-hmm.
and then overcoming it.
And I say, you don't lose, you learn.
There you go.
And so before we go there, because I love it because he going there. I love it. I was trying to stay on task and get going.
No, we can drop some wisdom or we go along.
So we have somebody sitting in the car right now and they listening and they're saying, man, that's cool. So you happen to be from Chicago, which my uncle is from the South Side. He lives in Olympia Field now. Shout out to Uncle Tracy, love you. Talk to that Chicago person. That's your camera right there. As my beautiful wife is interrupting our show. Shout out to Shanifa, I love you. That's your camera right there.
Right.
Someone's in that car, they're from Chicago, and we see all of the things that's happening in Chicago. How could they rebound? What is it? They aspire to do what you do. They aspire to do maybe what I do, want to be that. How do they ground themselves to keep going?
Well, the first thing I would say is, look who you listening to. You listening to a brother born in Cook County Hospital.
Mm.
So it is. So the roadmap is already there. The fact that it's possible is already there. Now your choice is to make right choices in life. You can stay doing the same thing you're doing. If that's working, then good on you. If it's not working, then you got to change it up. And I would say one of the things to do is get a mentor. Get multiple mentors. Mm-hmm. Mentors are just somebody who has a certain amount of wisdom. They have the roadmap to maybe where you want to go. And instead of you having to figure it out from scratch, you can piggyback off of their roadmap and then take it further. Don't be afraid to ask someone to be your mentor. I would also say, if you can, go to school, man. People talk about school ain't for everybody. If you don't go to the Army, where are you going to learn discipline? If you don't go to school, where are you going to learn discipline? Because you're not going to learn it out in the streets. And discipline is part of the tools that you need for success.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. That's good. And my thing is this, and I say this often, and the listeners know I always say this. So if you're tired of hearing it, just suck it up, buttercup. Listen, I want to hear hold on from somebody who held on. I want to hear somebody say you can make it from someone who really made it. Mm-hmm. And so you from Chicago.
Yeah.
So
South side, west side.
Yeah, you see what I mean? So I mean, if anybody qualified to tell somebody they could rebound.
There you go.
It's you.
And then things got so bad in Chicago at one point, and my father did a lot of things, but one of the things that he did was he used to run the numbers in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And then when the laws changed and it became a real felony, he had to get out of that business. He did everything from cab driver to moving out and then working at a slaughterhouse. We moved to right outside of Kankakee. And if you're from Chicago, you know what I'm talking about, Pembroke and Hopkins Park. Mm. And Oprah Winfrey said that was the poorest town in America at the time when I was living there. It used to be an ex-underground stop for the slaves moving north.
Oh, wow.
So it's a small rural place, 98% black people, poorest town in America. That's where I started, bro. That's where it all started. And if I can find my way from there, then you can find your way from there.
Yeah, I always say a delay is not a denial.
Mm-hmm.
So many doors have been slammed shut in my face. I had to peel back the roof.
Yeah, and in this business in particular, my business, no is what you get all the time. And if you take it as that is finite, that is it, then you will stop there. No to me means not now. Mm-hmm. And what you find is whatever you're doing, just get good at what you can control. You can't control everything, but you can control what you do. Mm-hmm. If you get good at what you do, then you have nothing to look back on and be sad about. Mm-hmm. And what I've found is that I'll go into a meeting and I'll go and do my thing, come in there prepared, kill it, and I'll get a no. And who knows, a year later, I get a telephone call from somebody saying, "Yo, we want to know if you're available for this project." I'm like, I don't even know about this project. They go, "Yeah, well, they remembered you from last year when you came in for this other project." Mm. I got a no then, but that no turned into a yes later on because I handled my business when I went in there the first time.
No, that's good. So real quickly, I'm going to say a topic, and I want you to tell me as it relates to the character for Unexpected Christmas, coming out November 7th. November 7th. It's getting ready to drop, everybody, so get ready for that. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm not going to bore you with too many. I'm just going to give you a couple. Love, breakups, and unexpected connections.
Woo! Man, all of that is wrapped up in Unexpected Christmas. That is wrapped up. I mean, that could be like the log line for that show, for this show. And also, I will say this about this show. This is a show, it's going to hit differently from other Christmas shows. And it's a show that you got to see in a theater. I call it dramedy because there's drama in it and it's comedy in it and there's lessons in it, but the lessons are learned because it's done in a palatable way because of the use of comedy. But in those words, I would say love, there's a lot of love in it. Love of family, love of your partner, love of your kids, love of your parents. A lot of love in there. Denial, was that one of the words?
It's love, breakups, and unexpected connections.
Breakups, as referred to this film you're talking about? Mm-hmm. Oh man, you there's breakups. There's breakups on top of breakups. And unexpected connections, that is going to be that's going to be the surprise.
Okay. I'll give you let's do two more. Family and toughness.
Family. As you know, this is a Christmas movie. And if anybody knows about a Black Christmas, it is all about family. And family is not just people who you are blood related to. Family could be people, friends. It could be friends of friends, you know. And this movie is definitely a family movie, and it deals with the issues that family have to deal with. Not Hollywood families, real families. What was the other part of that?
No, I think you nailed it. Cool. I think you nailed it. We're gonna do one last one.
All right.
Comedy in the chaos.
Comedy and the chaos. The chaos is rife, and it happens early on, and it keeps going. The comedy is what you ride on as you are experiencing this chaos.
Okay. All right. No, that's good. You did good. Now I'm gonna take you way back.
Okay.
I'm gonna stomp you a little bit. I'm gonna take you way back, way back. You ready?
I hope so.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. You shared the screen with the beautiful, God rest her soul, Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah, my girl. Oh,
what was that like to share the screen with Whitney in the music video?
Well, you have to keep in mind when I met Whitney, she was a young girl. She wasn't the Whitney Houston we know now. So you didn't really know of her that much. Mm-hmm. She was so fresh and wide-eyed and so beautiful that I was thinking, she can't sing either. She must not be able to sing because God's not going to give her everything. And then she started singing, and I just thought, whatever that it is that they talk about in Hollywood, whatever that it is, she's got it.
Wow.
The moment she started singing, and you know, singing is a little like acting too, because there's a certain amount of emotion that you lock into, and she was that person that could lock into it and then deliver it with a voice like. And I'm not just saying this because I was in her first number one hit, "Saving All My Love for You." I'm saying this because I've felt that way since then. That nobody has a voice that touches like that voice that she had. The closest I would say would be, you know, Aretha Franklin, but that woman, her voice, there was something about it. It penetrated.
So here's the challenge for me is like that most people can't grab, but she was able to grab it. You have the talent, but you can't really connect the emotion to what you're singing because you don't have the history, like you haven't lived what you're singing, but she was able to grab all of that.
That's why I was surprised by it, because that's the sort of, I guess, old folks call it. You know, she had an old soul, because that's what it came across. The moment she started singing, you knew that this woman was singing from something that was like experience, like something that was life experience. Although she did not have the years for that type of experience, so it was surprising to me. But yeah, her voice did deliver that.
As we winding down, I cannot let you leave without finding this out. So your co-star Malik Whitfield, shout out to bro.
My man.
He did. I did this with him. I'm gonna do it with you. Your top 5. You could go best players in sports. You can do best people, most influential people in your life. These are your Avengers. These are your special ops. They do not know how to fail. They won't let you down. Never, ever. Mm-hmm. You got 5. Let me hear.
Okay. 5. Number 1, Malcolm X. Number 2, might be a surprise to you, brother, but Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Number 3, I would think I got a serious love for Kobe Bryant.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Yeah, absolutely. 1,000%.
Number 4.
He can be 1 through 5 if you like. I won't be mad.
Number 4 is going to be my girl, Angela Davis. And number 5 is going to be my mom.
Okay.
So I mixed it up a little bit, man.
No, I like it. Listen, that's your 5. I don't argue.
That's my 5, bro.
I'm excited. Before we go, I want everyone to know that you need to pay attention to this November 7th. Go ahead and let them know. Drop it.
Yeah, November 7th, this movie's coming out. Unexpected Christmas is coming out. We've got a great cast for it. It's something that started off small, this little acorn that grew into this huge oak tree. We got a soundtrack to this movie. This movie is going to take you back to those 80s and 90s movies of Christmas, Black families, the humor. I think this could be an instant classic. They've done all the work, and that's happening on November 7th. I wish you see it in the theater because it hits differently when you see it with an audience. I just saw it. We made this movie a year ago this month, and I just saw it for the first time a few days ago. And let me tell you, it's a nice night out, and it's the type of movie that after you leave the movie won't stop there because you will be having conversations on the way home.
Oh, that's good.
My next project, the project I'm doing right now, is a horror movie. I play a Catholic priest, and it's called Face of Evil. And I go straight from this movie to the end of the month. I start another movie where your boy plays the devil. So I mean, to play a Catholic priest and then the devil, back to back, man. Something's happening here.
Man, so what I'm hearing is motion. You in motion. That's good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, that's good. Right. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for coming on my show. It means a lot to me. I don't never take anybody's time for granted. It's always good to connect with good people and to build and help build and build and build. I don't see it as a way of promotion. This was a great way to peel back the layer and show people from where you from. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm from the hood. You from the hood.
From the hood.
Everyone who's listening, they have no excuse. We just showed them today how to position themselves for greatness, for purpose. A delay is not a denial. You heard it. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Let's close this thing out, and let's make sure before I do that, I tell everybody to make sure you subscribe, like, follow, and comment. Share with 5 people. Come on, do it for your boy. Come on, stop. Quit playing before I get Peter Parker on you. Shout out to Peter. I'm just saying that because he's in the building. Shout out to P, my bro. That's it for today's episode of The Art of Rebounding. Remember, the fall isn't what defines you. It's how you rise that writes your legacy. Whether you rebounded from a loss, recentering your purpose, or just learning how to stand again, know this. You're not alone. You were made for more. You were built to bounce back. Until next time, keep showing up, keep positioning yourself, keep pushing with purpose, because your rebound is not just coming, it's already in motion. Find me on social media on all platforms at The Art of Rebounding. And if you feel like following me at Lefty Williams 42, I'm always down to hear more about your comebacks. I really do appreciate the DMs. Until next time, always remember, dare to dream.